Hey, it's Brook Hoover, and we've been doing some triads. So we're using D-shaped triads. We start with major, minor. Next, let's do seventh chord. So I'm going to do a D7 shape. The full name of it would be like D dominant 7. I kind of like to say dominant 7, but D7 works. So that would be like here's D major. D7 is just kind of inside out, or reversed, or something like that. So it's a little like a 2-1-3 or 2-1-2 for fret numbers, A, C, F sharp, and that's a D7. So let's see, we got a root, third, fifth, and a flatted 7. The C is the flatted 7. These are super good for blues and soloing. So let's see. So you probably remember how we moved those up the neck. No big deal. Now this one is really cool. Like if you go, this one you can kind of scoot, chromatically. Wow, that worked. We'll come back to that, but this is E7. 4, 3, 4. Compare it to low E7, high E7. Now one more fret's F7. Two more frets, G7. See how you can kind of make it a lead guitar thing. Whoa. That's pretty good. We might do more of that. So where were we? G7, A7, we'll get around to this triad later. It's a major, like in A it'd be like a 6, 5, 5. Stuff like that. A7, then what? B7. All that cool stuff. B7, C7. That's a 12, 11, 12. And then let's just go up to D7. So yeah, man, I use these shapes when I'm making up solos. My brilliant solos. But so let's say you're doing blues in E. I'm going to do like a 12-bar thing. E7, A7, E7. Here's the A7. Then B7. Let's go high for E7. Then a B7. And you go round and round. And I realize that these sound a little stiff. It's just a kind of an example of the shape and the form. You know, what you decide to do with it is kind of up to you. You can, decorate these, and you can add notes, subtract notes, kind of modify the shape. That means you're going to sharp or flat a note. Let's say you're doing this E7. You could make it E7 suspended 4 by adding your pinky. So that's like a 4, 3, 4. Added my pinky on the 5, making it a suspended 4th. Or that's kind of cool. I'm just having fun. So the melody based on this chord was like, you kind of got to scramble for that shape change, right? How about that's like implying like a 9th chord. There might be better fingering. That's kind of cool. So there's always a different way to do these things. So I just learned something. Instead of, I might just go. Switch into middle ring pinky. Possibilities. I mean, it's wide open for you to do whatever you want. But anyway, to review, we did D major shape, D minor shape, and D7 shape. These are all found in my chord book. We got 2 of them right there. I should probably keep these in plain view for people. Subliminal, sales pitch there. But this has a bunch of dominant 7 shapes in it that you could, enjoy at your leisure. So we'll just put that over there, and consider picking up a book if you want. No biggie, but main thing, you can learn from my video, no problem. And just don't be afraid to move them up the neck. Usually when people are up the neck, it's based on a shape. And this is the easiest way. It's kind of like an elevator you get in and just move up the floors, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So, it's just a shape, a sound, a color, a concept. Or you can get into the theory and call it, root, 3rd, 5th, the formula. Did I say that? Formula, root, flatted 3rd, 5th for the minor, root. When we do the 7th, we can leave the root out, and that's okay. When you start adding more numbers like 7s and 9s, just toss out the root. You can also toss out the 5th. That's implied. The ear will fill that in, that missing information. It's not a problem at all. So, let's see. I guess we'll just wrap it up. I got some ideas for maybe some more of these triads. So, just try. Dad. Try dad. Whatever. Try dads. We're a bunch of dads and we're trying, okay? So, yeah, man, have fun with those little shapes. They're just shapes. They're easy. And, if you have questions about how to put them together, just ask me. I'll do my best to answer, with a video. But, when you start mixing majors, minors, dominant 7s, that follow a chord progression, really almost any basic chord progression, you can play it up high using these little shapes. And these are just the D shapes. There's also kind of like E shapes, A shapes. Those are the main ones I can think of. But And that's just on the 3 skinny strings. Then you can start working into the middle of the neck, into the other strings. Those are very cool also. But we won't worry about those right now. So again, just work on your D shapes and kind of relax, do it slow. If you make a mistake, just don't worry about it, man. Just do it again, slow it down, think about it. I tell my students, a lot of times my students just grab at something and hope that they hit the right note. I'm like, yeah, I saw what you did there. Let's stop, maybe read the chord, think about it, put your fingers on the right frets and strings, then hit it. You got to kind of go through some steps. Don't just grab and stab and hope for the best, even though sometimes you'll land on the right thing. Often you'll make a mistake that you could avoid if you stop and think a little bit.